Dum
Do
dum.
do do ba do boop doop do 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 bum ba down wop 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 boo doom bum ba doop ba da dee doom boom boo doom bum ba doom bow wow yeah. What's up? What's up?
Oh,
I
hello.
think we're live. I don't know.
Yes,
We're
I
just
got a
hitting all the buttons.
notification.
Hitting on the buttons. Let's hit these buttons.
There's a notification
I
that
like
we're
hitting all the
live.
buttons. Just kind of like, okay, let's hit some buttons and see what's going on, and see what's this. I
Should've-
wonder what this button does. What's this button do?
What is that?
How's this? How's this? Hello, Shelly Wheeler. What's up, Lisa Baker?
How's it
We're chilling. We're
going?
just we're getting things that you guys can't shouldn't let me not can't but shouldn't see on camera out of the way. Like let's move that. We have all
Get
that
it out of
all
here.
that crazy stuff. Let's move this off the table. Oh, you guys definitely can't see this thing right here. Let's go ahead and let's move this out of the way. Let's take this out of the way. Okay. Now I feel much better about that. I feel much better about that. So what's up, guys? Good to see you. We are really excited. We have our good friend Thor, Thomas Carter Rochester. What an awesome name. What a
It's a
fantastic
very
name.
distinguished name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like
Super
I should
distinguished.
salute him
Yeah.
when I say that name.
Yeah, and
Thomas
I
Carter
I love the
Rochester.
fact that there's a THO and an R in his name. Like I think that's just outstanding. Like he was meant to be. It was meant to be. It really was. It really was. He's in here somewhere, and I'm pretty sure he's ready and sexy at the same time. I'm pretty sure, and I
Oh,
think
you
he just
there?
had a
Always.
healthy meal. Healthy meal.
Always.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
there. Ooh.
Sweet man. Well, let's go
Hey.
ahead and we'll take this banner down. We'll see what's going on and see what is up, baby. Oh yeah. What's up,
going
everybody?
on?
Good to see
What's
everybody
going
tonight.
on?
Please let
What's
us know how
going
everything
on?
looks and sounds, all that good stuff, man. We're hanging out with our good friend Thomas, aka Thomas Carter, aka Thomas Carter Rochester, aka Thomas Carter Rochester the third. I just
The
made that up.
first.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
the
if you
first. The one and only.
You're
The one and
first?
only.
the fourth, the
The
first,
one and only.
the one
I
and the
like that
one
better.
and the
The
only.
one and there are no others.
There
There is
can
only
be
one
only
Thomas
one.
Carter Rochester. So thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight, man. We're really excited for this Monday wrap up. We got some really cool stuff to chat about. We had a fantastic week last week. We're also going to jam a little music, and we have our good friend Thomas joining us to interview, so you guys can learn more about Thomas Carter Rochester, where you can find out his exploits, his adventures, if you will. He joined us for CyberCon, which was 8 hours, or CyberCon concert, which is 8 hours of straight streaming, which was super cool. And
Had a lot of fun that day.
I don't think he left a
Me
chair
too.
one time. I don't know how he did that because he was, as you see, he had an entire gallon of water, so he's most certainly hydrating. So I
Yes.
wonder, I understand why you cut the
Yes.
camera off where you cut the camera off. It makes perfect sense, especially if you're not able to get up for 8 hours and you're drinking all that water.
Yes.
Oh.
It makes sense. It makes
The
sense,
suit
like
filters it
Cut
out.
the camera off.
Filters it out.
exactly when they asked Iron Man, like a big question we get is, how do I go to the bathroom in the suit? Just like that.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Boom. Boom.
That's right, man. So thank you for joining us, Thomas. We're gonna
Oh,
go
thanks for
through
having
wrap
me.
up real quick,
Thanks for
and then
having
we're going to, of course, my man. We're gonna bring you back on. We're gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit about whatever you want to talk about. I know there's a couple things that you had at the top of your list that you kind of wanted to chat, and you were debuting a song for you tonight, from what I understand. And I've listened to it several times. It is amazing. I love it.
Oh,
Fantastic
thank you.
mix. The writing is great.
Thank
The
you.
syncopation is great. The creativity is absolutely flawless. I'm excited to be able to share it with everybody. It's gonna be
Oh,
really cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bunch of food. We have an entire turkey and a massive emu leg in the green room for Thomas. So we're gonna have him hang out in the green room for a little bit while he does whatever Thor does. He's gonna eat whatever Thor eats. I don't know what Thors eat these days. I imagine everything. He's a king. He's a god.
They eat whatever's in the green room.
What does
That's
a
for
god
sure.
eat? Whatever he wants. That's the way
Yeah.
it works, man. Jen Hogan, great to see you. Kyle Nunez, hello. Lisa Baker in the house as well. I see Shelly Wheeler in here. Great to see you guys, and thank you for
Hey
joining us tonight.
guys.
That's right. What's up, everybody? And thanks for hanging out on this Monday. Again, let us know how everything looks and sounds. What up, Kat? Great to see you.
I almost said hump day.
It is hammer time. That's right. The meow meow. It's meow meow time.
Meow meow.
Oh yeah, meow meow.
Uh-oh.
It's Mjolnir.
Oh.
So that's what
I don't know
yeah.
what that means.
The original Thor, the Thor movie in the MCU, like one of the actresses was having trouble, like her character was having trouble saying Mjolnir, which is the name of Thor's hammer, so she called it meow meow. So anytime they say
Oh.
meow meow, I'm referring
Yeah,
to
that
yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it now. I get it now.
So thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. We're gonna run through this wrap up real quick because I'm excited to talk to Thomas. I know you're excited to see Thomas on the
Thor.
camera just because he has a fantastic head of hair and a stellar beard. 10 out of 10. when it comes to the beard. We don't make the rules. It's he's a god, and he gave himself. I would say God gave it to him, but he is a god. You know, that's just the way it works.
He's the god of thunder, right?
Yeah, he's the god
not
of
the
thunder
god of
and
hair.
beards. He's the god of beards. Well, this is the thing. If
He
you're the
was
god
just
of
blessed.
thunder, you can go to the god of hair and
He's
be like,
friends with
listen,
them.
I'm the god of thunder.
Yo, let's
You're
work
going to give
out-
me a fantastic beard.
Let's work out some sort of deal.
Yeah, I'm going to thunder your beard
Like
house.
we can help each other.
I'm going to
I
thunder
don't think
house.
it was a. I don't think Thomas would threaten someone. I think it was like a
He might.
mutual like.
I don't know.
Hey, let's
We're going to
not-
find
like,
out.
I got thunder.
We're going to
you
find
got
out.
Hair. Like
You're
let's-
assuming he
let's
didn't
make it-
threaten somebody. I'm going to say he did.
I like to, just.
I'm
assume
going
the
to say
best in the
I'm going to say
people.
he went to the god of beards with his meow meow and he said, "Listen, give me a fantastic beard. I'm going to thunder your beard
He
house."
probably started like in your theory. He probably started with the thunder.
Yeah.
Like before he even got there, he's like, "Don't, don't, don't."
And the
don't,
god,
don't,"
the
and
god
they're
of beards was
scared.
like, "What is
And then
going
you're
on?
like, oh my
Where is
god,
this?
oh my god.
What is
And
happening?"
then he shows up. You're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
crush your house with
Yeah.
thunder. If you
I'm going to
don't
crush
give
your
me
house with thunder.
awesome hair, and on my face.
Your house is being crushed with thunder. Dun dun dun. I love it. I think
Can
that's
thunder
fantastic.
crush a house?
I'm gonna go ahead and yeah.
It could hurt my ears pretty bad.
yeah,
if it was loud enough.
I imagine it depends on what kind of house it is. You know, like I would like
Very true.
yeah, like
Not this house.
like the three pigs with the wolf who huffed and puffed and blew his house. He blew a house down just with wind. So I would imagine like with the low frequencies of thunder and what it could rattle
yeah.
if it wasn't built, if it wasn't a structurally sound thing. It can most certainly thunder a beard house.
I picture like you ever see those movies with bombs in them, and like you see the bomb go off, and like everything around it just like kind of explodes, like air is pushing it all out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine with the thunder. Just go boom. It could happen.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not.
Thomas is gonna
We'll
thunder
see.
your beard house if you're lucky. Oh
Thunder
yeah, man.
Your beard.
So thank you guys for joining us tonight. Okay, Lisa Baker says it's a bit blurry. There's nothing we can do about it. I'm still like a fan of hardwiring the Cat 5, but I was specifically told by our IT guy that it doesn't matter, which I disagree with. But I would love him to be wrong, and I want him to be wrong publicly. So like I'm really excited about him being
Okay.
incorrect, and I'm excited about him being incorrect publicly. Like
Uh-oh.
that makes me happy.
IT guy.
Oh yeah. He's like, oh, it's no big deal. But it specifically says when you start StreamYard to plug in your Cat 5 cable. It actually has a picture of a Cat 5 cable. It's like you should plug this in. He's like, no, it's no big deal. I'm like, okay, fine. Be wrong.
Yeah, don't listen to StreamYard, Billy.
It might change. Who knows? Because right now everybody's kind of hitting the bandwidth right now. So it's just the way it was. We're on a shared circuit, if you guys know what that means. So yeah. But let us know how's everything sound. Can we thunder your beard yard? That's pretty much what I want to know. So thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight, man. My name is Billy Floyd, and that is
Commodore.
Oh, that's right, baby. We're the Kitchen Killaz from Orlando, Florida. Classified
Killing
as
it.
a touring acoustic duo, crashing kitchens around the country. We do it every Friday, and we do it.
Oh,
That's true. And this Friday, we might actually be we might be crashing a kitchen this Friday, which I'm excited about. Did you reach out to Calvin? Jen was talking about crashing
did.
Calvin's kitchen this Friday, which I didn't think that was happening. I thought our first kitchen we were getting ready to crash was next Friday, but I'll totally crash a kitchen this Friday. That'd be outstanding.
Look at him. He's excited.
Yeah.
You are grooving.
What's going on? Is it happening, or did Calvin not get back to you?
There's talks between the roommates, and once that
One of them is Calvin's offspring. He
Listen.
doesn't get an opinion.
bro.
Calvin tells him what happens. That's how it works with a father-son relationship. Like, sorry, you live under my roof.
I am neither of their parents,
I
so
mean,
I
his-
don't tell them. Like,
His son
when they
might
make
be
a
making more
decision,
money than him, so
he'll
he
tell
might
me.
have some more pull. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how that's all working right now. you got. I mean, you're
I
living
don't
under
know the
my roof.
dynamic
I'm
over
paying the
there.
rent. So thank you guys for hanging out, man. We definitely appreciate it. Last week we had a really great week. It was a lot of fun. We were super busy. It was extremely productive. We got to hang out. Last Monday was Memorial Day. We had a good collection of people over. Our good friend Dave Frosch, the Flame Boss, was over here as well. He created a fantastic menu. We're really happy to have him. And for the wrap up, we rocked a little Drift Slide Collide, did a little Pop Tart song because we had a good crew, and I could hear you guys screaming Pop Tart from the house. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it, every minute of it.
It was fun.
It really was. It was absolutely outstanding, and I was really happy to have such great feedback. Everybody was really digging it, man, which was a lot of fun because like that energy is infectious. It's like, oh man, energy is neither created nor destroyed, only transferred. You guys were giving it to us, and we were getting it right back, man. It was so cool. So a huge shout out to Dave Frosch for joining us last Monday. Thank you guys for joining us for the wrap up. Last Tuesday we had the You Pick 2 poll go up at 12 o'clock. It was an original poll. Last Tuesday, which was really great. We had Wasting Time, Was It a Dream, As the World Stood Still, Powered Up, and The Jilted Lover on there, which was great. We got some great votes, and I think first
Thank
place
you
and
for
second
voting.
place, was only separated by one vote,
Nice.
which was great, man. So coming in at second place was It a Dream, and then
Sneaky.
beating Was It a Dream out just by one vote was Wasting Time, which was
I think they
super
were
cool.
trying to conjure up another tie.
Yeah, I think they were. What's up, Angel? Great to see you.
I
Angel
smell
from Belter Radio in the house. Always good to see you.
nefariousness.
She has such a fantastic name. Sylvia Angel Belter. Is that Peaston?
Peaston.
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 Peaston. Like Easton, but with a P.
Yes.
Yeah. Sylvia Angel Belter Peaston.
But we're not really good with last
Sounds
names,
good,
are we?
man. Sounds good. No, oh well, you're good. I'm apparently
I
I'm
just
not
I
very
just
good.
say what you say.
Nobody likes to tell me that I'm wrong. So we did do a flip the pick last Wednesday as well. We wound up rocking some powered up for you guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with us last Wednesday. We had a lot of fun. Last Thursday we prepped for our Friday show. We had Chef Josh Mullis in the house creating some caveman baked beans, which is a recipe that was provided by Dave Frosch. We were supposed to make it on Monday, but we had so much food. We had so much food on Monday. We wound up not making the caveman baked beans on Monday. We made it on Friday. And man, they were incredibly filling, like he said,
Because
a meal in itself.
he had mentioned that Monday, like it's a
Yeah.
meal in itself. You can just have that for dinner one
Yeah,
night. And
and-
we're like, all right,
yeah,
on Friday. We
that's
already
true.
have all the ingredients.
That's true. I
And
have.
guess what?
Yeah.
It was a lot of meals.
Yeah, it was a lot. It still is.
It was a lot of.
We
it
still have a lot of
is
meals.
A lot of meals.
We still have a lot of meals left.
Good.
So
Good.
it was awesome, man. Last Friday was a lot of fun. We did the caveman baked beans with the lattice bacon on top. He like did the
I like how they
woven
weave
bacon
it. Yeah.
right on the top. So it
Just
was
looks cool.
it was 110 can of Bush's baked beans, which was really fantastic. Then we did 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 pounds of diced bacon. We did 2 whole green peppers diced. We also did 1 full onion diced as well. We did 2.5 pounds of brown sugar, and then we did half a pack of the National
Holy
Championship
crap.
Dave Frosch barbecue rub,
No wonder it
um,
was so good.
which was freaking crazy. And last Friday, also a Chico's Brain episode was released as well. Our
Nice.
interview with Chico's Brain was awesome, man. Hanging out with Chico in the darkness was so much fun. They were a lot of fun to talk to. They were a lot of fun to hang out with. And so that interview came out last Friday. So huge shout out to Chico's Brain. Make sure you find them on Instagram, throw them a like. Check out their YouTube channel as well. They got a lot of really great stuff up there, and check out their other interviews. They're very, very in depth, and it's a very, very natural conversation. We have a really good time. We had a fantastic time with Chico, and a huge shout out to Chico in the darkness for having us in, man. It was a great time. I can't wait to go back. Oh yeah, Chico's Brain all up in your face. Oh yeah. So last week was super cool, man. We had a really great week. It was really productive. We did some work here in the house as well. Worked on our production. We kind of moved some things around. We added in some new equipment. We're actually using it right now. This is the very first time. Saturday at 11 a.m. we went live to just our Patreon patrons, which was pretty sweet. So we played 3 different songs for our Patreon patrons specifically on Saturday. We ran through 2 brand new songs unreleased, and then we took a request. Normally we'll do like a cover we're working on that's unreleased, an original we're working on that's unreleased, and then we do like a viewer's choice. So it was really cool. We had all of our viewers, they decided they wanted to hear a song called As the World Stood Still, which the great Commodore and I rocked out. So last week was really cool. We had such a fun time. We were really busy. We were really grooving. It was, private Patreon practice. Bingo. All the P's. P cubed. Bingo.
We can use 3 Ps.
Yeah, we use all the P's. What up, Brian? What's up, Mia? Great to see you guys. And yes, if you are joining the chat, one thing StreamYard does not notify us is who is in the chat and who joins the chat. The only time we can tell who's in there is when you guys post a comment. So please post a comment just saying hello. If this is your first time to the show, thank you guys for joining us. We stream every Monday and Wednesday at 7:05, every Friday at 9:05. So Monday is the wrap-up. That's today. We give you a wrap-up of the last 7 days of what we've gotten into, and we always try to wrap it up with a song. And today we're really fortunate because we have our good friend Thomas Carter, Rochester, as our special guest.
In the wing.
Oh, yeah.
On deck.
In the wing, in the green room,
The
hanging
green
out.
room.
Thor's in there eating all the emu.
Getting green.
That's right. Getting green, baby. Look at him. Flying like an eagle. Fly like an eagle into the sea. Yeah. So, man, we're having a really great time. Thank you guys very much. And a shout out to, what's up, Tom? Tom Sanseverino.
Good day.
Huge shout out to all of our sponsors before we get too
that
deep,
reference.
baby. Kyle Nunez, good to see you, my man. Wayne Dench Incorporated, EMS Mobile Detailing. Thank you very much. Castledor Studios. We're going to be there this Wednesday. Headed back to Castledor on Wednesday, baby. Going to see Zach and Dr. Alyssa.
Yeah, I gotta look at the calendar every
And
once in a while.
Tornatori's Cafe and Pizzeria on Edgewater Drive right here in Orlando have been fantastic partners and sponsors of the Kitchen Killers for quite some time. Huge shout out to Denny and everything that he's doing to keep everything alive and keep everybody happy and full. And healthy. It's good stuff, man. And then to Lakeland Barbecue Company, our good friend Joel Van out of Polk County, making everything sticky and sweet and delicious. Huge shout out to Joel Van for also Lakeland Barbecue Company being a fantastic supporter of Kitchen Killers, man. Huge shout out to those guys. We love our partners, and I like the partner bartering that we do with everybody. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. So instead of them giving us money and us spending it on them, we just trade. Which I really like. I think that's outstanding, man. It's been a really healthy relationship.
Keep each other going.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, so we're headed to Casador this Wednesday, which is super cool. Tomorrow we're gonna put up a poll at 12 o'clock with 5 songs on it. Wednesday we go to Casador, baby.
Oh man,
I feel like we haven't been to Casador since in like 4 years.
It's been 3.5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Not quite 4 years, but 3.5 years. It's been that long.
That is true. That is true. A huge shout out to all of our Patreon patrons. Thank you guys for joining us. We most certainly appreciate it. It's because of you that we're able to continue to grow, specifically because of those that support us through Patreon and through merchandise and that have us crash your kitchens. For those of you that come into the chat and help us with the likes and the notifications and the comments, a huge shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much for continuing us and continuing to push us forward. What's up, Josh? You look lost. Looking back there, seeing what's going on. What's up, buddy? Playing with stuff? Okay. Josh is playing with stuff. I like that. Josh, you play with all the things. Oh, Lisa Baker. What's up, Lisa Baker? We just got your notification. Lisa Baker is now our latest patron. Lisa Baker, we love you. Thank you so much.
Lisa.
And now Lisa will be involved in our KitchenKillaz and our Patreon practice. What was it? Patreon. Let's go back up.
It was 3 P's.
Private
Patreon.
Private
practice.
Patreon. We forgot it already. Private Patreon practice, baby. That's right. Let's go ahead and put that one up there. Boom. So cool, man. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. A huge shout out to Terry McIver as well. Terry, it's so good to see your name in here, my brother. Thank you for sharing so much time with us, and thanks for joining us on this wrap up, man. So that's pretty much what we did for this weekend. Sunday was kind of a relaxing day. It was nice and easy. The great Commodore was back at it at Andretti. How's it going? How's Andretti treating you? What's the vibe like there compared to what it was before the whole COVID-19? What's the vibe like now going back between like your staff?
I would say the vibe is pretty much the same. There's a huge difference. Obviously, it's not as busy as it used to be.
Of course.
There's a few things that are different. Everyone's wearing masks. Obviously,
Sure.
We're sanitizing the crap out of everything.
Sure.
And I'm extremely encouraged because I get a lot of comments from people that they leave and they're like, man, you guys keep it clean in there.
Nice.
Like, and they see us cleaning, they see everything getting wiped
And that's really
down.
important.
And after somebody types on a keyboard or uses like the touch screen, like it's getting wiped down.
Yeah.
Like we are all over it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, 100%, man. And I think
it's nice. It's nice for people to know that people feel comfortable coming in and doing their thing and just having a good time.
And I think the important thing is they see you wiping it down. You're not just telling people, hey, we wiped this down. Like they're physically watching you do it.
We're clean.
Yeah, which is super, super important.
Why does that keep happening?
I don't know. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. It's kind of weird. But it didn't cut the feed, which is fantastic.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, man, we are still here. That's true. Name the movie. I don't know.
I caught Josh watching it the other day.
Yeah.
I was in the kitchen. I had to say it.
We are still here. It's good. That's man. Good. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with us tonight, man. We definitely appreciate it. Do you have your Bluetooth speaker just in case so we can see if we can want to test that real quick? I think it's a good idea. I'm trying to figure out, Josh. Is there a way? Were we able to import an audio file? Because there's a couple of different ways we could do it. Is there a way we could do it? Can we play it through the laptop and set the source as the laptop, and where it can hear what the laptop is playing through there, or is it? Or we gonna have to change from the microphone array to the other input? Yeah, we're gonna have to change the input. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen, baby. What up, Dana Ricker? Great to see you, and thank you guys for joining us tonight. So without further ado, I say, are you ready to chat with Thomas Carter Rochester the first?
Oh, we're playing the song afterwards?
Yeah, I figured, or we can play a song and then talk to Thomas. What do you want?
Let's bring Sir Rochester.
I miss him already.
He's so lovely to talk to.
He is.
I just want to hear his voice.
I miss him already. Let's go ahead and take that down. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Boom, Lisa Baker. I want everybody to know this. Congratulations, Lisa Baker says I got my stimulus.
Boom,
Lisa
boom.
Baker got stimulated. Congratulations, Lisa. We're very happy that you have been stimulated. That makes us happy. Oh yeah, baby. Look at
Thomas is super happy about
jamming, baby. Sweet baby. Without further ado, let's go ahead and bring Thomas Carter Rochester, the first in, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together.
The one and only.
For Thor himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Thomas Carter Rochester. What up, Thomas? How you doing, my dude?
Doing great, guys. How y'all doing?
Man, look at that. I love his voice. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We're great, my man. How are you?
Doing well. I've devoured my fish and potatoes.
What kind of fish? I must ask. What kind of fish did you have?
It was mahi. It's
Yes. Nice.
I do
My-
like a good
That was
mahi.
that was
my
the
time.
fish we did a couple
Yeah.
Fridays ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
that's true. That's true. We did. We do love our mahi, man. How'd you make your mahi? Tell everybody.
Instant pot.
Instapot's the way to go, baby.
Yep.
Oh
Boom.
yeah, 100%. 100%. That's kind of crazy. I know. Listen to that voice, right, Jen Hogan?
Super sexy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give it to the Commodore real fast. I'm gonna hit some buttons. I'll be right back.
Buttons. Boop, beep,
So
boop,
Thomas,
boop, boop.
tell me
Buttons.
about life. Tell me about life. Tell me what you got going on.
Life
Where's Thor
is
been? Where's he going?
the
Where's
Thor
he
has
headed?
been on the couch a lot. Doing a lot of.
That's appropriate. Thor can
Yeah.
be on the couch sometimes.
Oh yeah. I've been doing. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been writing, filming, editing a short film for the Quarantine Chronicles Film Challenge up here in the Gulf Coast area. They
Quarantine film challenge. I missed all those. That was a lot.
it's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot of
tell me
words.
about the film.
It's titled Toilet Paper Jesus. Which I named it because it made me laugh.
Interesting.
Yeah, it made me laugh, so that had to be it. I started writing it 2 weeks ago today, actually, and I submitted it last
Okay,
night.
how's it go? Is it done?
Yes, it's done. I submitted it last night to the actual Crew Film Freeway for the competition. It was due at 11:59 p.m. I got it in around 6 and went to bed. Let me think.
Go wiggle.
The story is simple. It is chronicling the delays throwing me wild, which I hope no one else hears, because no one wants to hear two of me.
It sounds like we're the only ones that can't hear the delay.
Yeah, we can't hear the delay because we're listening to him directly coming in from the board. But when he's talking, they're hearing his vocals, and then they're hearing it processed through our board, which is going back through the iRig and reprocessed again.
Where's Bruce Banner with the
I play
buttons and
guitar.
the
Yeah. I play guitar.
So I think that is specifically why there's that echo, because they're hearing him as he's talking through his microphone. They're hearing him, and then they're hearing it reprocessed through us because we need to hear him as well. And I think that's where that echo is coming from. And this is why we test stuff. This is why we do all the things, Thomas.
This is why we do it live.
This is why we do it live. Yeah. We just test everything live.
Why would we practice? Facebook
So that
Live.
just gives us one of those
Talk
other
about
things to, like, you know.
Facebook Live, and we're talking about practice.
Yeah. It gives us one of those things where it's like, okay, let's work on this. Okay, let's work on this. Okay, let's work on this. This is excellent.
Yeah. Commodore's making moves.
So yeah, Oh yeah, I don't know. The Commodore's moving and grooving, baby. He don't play around. He does not play around, which is super groovy. So that's a so Thomas, I gotta say, man, like I think I was kind of introduced to you, and I want to say it was at the wine place over there. It was Pounded Grape. I think that was the first time that I actually met you, and then we started to see, like, you were more and more involved, and I started to watch your Thor videos, and then you were involved with CyberCon as well, which was like 56 hours of streaming. You were kind of like a co-host with that, and you were helping, and you were talking, and you were interviewing, and then that turned into the CyberCon concert, and that's when I think we really fell in love with each other. To be completely honest with you, I was like, man, Thomas is just an outstanding individual. So it's I watched some of your Thor videos. Like, tell me about that. Like, what is the concept behind that? What is the idea? Explain that to us. What's going on with that?
What a grand question. So Thor Watches came out because in 2015, before Thor was funny in the new movies, I did Thor's movie reviews on a podcast, and that kind of exploded for me mentally, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I made it all up, mostly on the spot, and recorded it, edited it, and I did 2 episodes, and I decided to stop. It wasn't good enough for my standards. And yeah. And so once I had the technology and the experience, I was like, okay, I can pull this off. And I was like, well, the Mandalorian is going, and I have so many thoughts. And I tried to talk to my dad about them. He's like, yeah, that's cool. That's it. That's all he would say. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, Dad. What a What a dialogue. Ooh, yes, that's great. I can't hear me anymore. What a dialogue pop. So I decided to just film my thoughts as Thor. And it led to me doing the entire season, which turned into really just my Tourette's and ADHD going wild and then spending 20 to 60 hours of editing each week because I'm like, oh, well, I got to make this graphic and then this graphic. And then it just kind of blew up from there. And then I had an idea from a friend who's like, oh, we want to interview people as media at a con. So I was like, oh, I'm going to the Ren Fair in a couple of weeks. I'll just see if I can interview friends. Well, they said yes. They gave me the media pass, and I started interviewing people, which started Thor Talks 2, which is actually my favorite. Thor Watches is great. It's creative, but man, I'm very OCD about it. Thor Talks 2, it's nothing to do with me, so it's my favorite. I get to ask people about what they're doing, what they're focusing on, whether it be musicians like The Crack, my friends who work the fair like Emily Petrie, that you guys also met at Pound the Great. Maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah, she's awesome, man. She's probably like in my top 5 favorite humans.
Same. Emily, I know you're probably not watching because you have like a busy life, but shout out. And then it led to me interviewing a bunch of people at Pensacon, which with the Pensacola Comic Convention. That was actually 3 months today. Yeah, that ended 3 months today. 3 months ago today. And I got 14 interviews from there. A lot of my friends in the filmmaking industry in the Gulf Coast area, as well as some new people that I had just met in the cosplay community there, and people that I met on the day of. Just like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? I'm interviewing you. Cool.
And I think a big part of that is just having the courage to just walk up to strangers, to be like, hey, like, hey, I like what you're doing. Can you talk about it? Or, hey, and 9 times out of 10, people are going to be happy to do that. They're going to be excited to talk. They're going to be okay with that. Now, granted, there's always a little bit of that social anxiety that exists in the convention world, because a lot of the people that get involved with cosplay and get involved with conventions aren't necessarily class A personalities. A lot of them are a little more quiet. They're a little more reserved. So a lot of times it takes somebody like you, somebody like GW Pomature, that goes out and they open up that dialogue, and they give them a comfortable platform to be able to express themselves and share what they do and what they're passionate about. And that right there alone most certainly takes an element of courage to be able to, like you said, dressed up as Thor, talking to complete strangers, being like, hey, what's up? This is my name. This is what I do. Can I interview you? And I would say probably the majority of the people were totally cool with it. Did you have anybody say no, or say, no, I don't want to do that, or say, no, leave me alone, you crazy long-haired hippie?
Okay, I did have that, but not about interviewing people. So I really find that people want to talk to me more when I'm Thor than when I'm me, and half of me is okay with that. The introvert is very convenient for introvert Thomas, But the extrovert's like, nah, man, talk to me. I have cool Hawaiians. That's about all I got.
Yeah.
Hawaiians, hair, and beard.
No, for sure. It's a
I see David Thompson's in the chat. What's up, brother? That's my co-host for the Lights Thunder Action podcast. We go live.
David Thompson, hello and welcome.
Every week. I
see a Cat Hannah in here as well. Who is this Cat Hannah?
It's Mama Thor.
Mama Thor. Thank you, Mama Thor, for being so supportive and being an amazing woman. We appreciate that.
There's the Mama Dor and Mama Thor.
I like him. I like it.
I'm a poet, and I kind of know it.
That is so cool, man. And it sounds like the more we get to, like, I just learned he's part of another project as well, Lights Thunder Action podcast, which is super cool, man. Like, who's that guy in the red shirt? What's up, dude in the red shirt?
That's Tyler. That's my roommate / I crash at his house all the time.
How is Tyler as a roommate? Scale of 1 to 10.
11.
That's what I'm talking about, because it's one more. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice, my dude. So
it
sounds like you're involved in a lot of stuff, man. You have interviews with Thor. You're involved now. You're an actor as well, and you're a stuntman. Do you do some stunt work?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, when we first met, I remember you talking about some acting and some stunt work that you were getting into.
Yes, I've done some stunt work here and there. I'm trying to think the last time I did it. It's been a little bit. It's been a little too long to consider myself still doing stunt work, but I'm getting back into it. I found out that I have some
a cartwheel right now. You'd be a stuntman. You could be a
That's
stuntman right
true.
now. You know, like do a couple push-ups, do like a flip off the wall or something like that. Boom, back in the stuntman field.
Could definitely do a couple
I'm just
push-ups.
kidding,
I
man.
don't
You
know
just had
about the
fish.
rest.
Don't do that.
You don't have to. Ease back into it if you'd
Yeah,
like.
I mean, it's
Thanks.
really cool because it sounds like you're getting yourself involved in so many different things, and it's such an awesome community to be a part of. You
Mhm.
know, so outside of the Lights Thunder Action podcast, outside of the Thor interviews, and outside of you being just an outstanding American, what is Thomas Carter Rochester spend his time doing? Like, what takes up the majority of your day, sir?
My day job. Sadly, I work
Nice.
as
How long
a
have you been
civil
there for?
engineer.
You're
I've been
a
there.
real working. You're not just the god of thunder, but you also have a day job. I respect that.
Yeah, well, someone has to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? And it's not Thor. No one's paying him to do anything after anything. So I work as a civil engineer. I've been there since middle of October. I should have known that one easier. It was my birth year month, one of those. And it's okay. It does not fill my heart with joy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It is.
What is it that fills your heart with joy aside from perfectly cooked mahi?
Okay. Yeah, that is perfectly cooked food in general is like number one. Always fat kid at heart. Pretty much just this. I actually spend all of my free time working, doing prep for the podcast, prep for Thor watches, which is kind of on the back burner because that one is very stressful to me because it's all me and me only, and I get annoyed with that. I'm working towards doing live versions of Thor Talks 2, but my Thursdays are taken up with meetings with the Emerald Coast filmmakers. So we do those every Thursday, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to not do it on Thursday. Like, I kind of want Thursday, Thor Talks 2. It's too good not to do. So whenever those kind of take a break, I think I'll get that up and running. And yeah, that's honestly pretty much all I do is work. I'm a workaholic these days. I mean, all the time. I've sadly, as
what you do, you do it 24 hours a day.
Okay,
yes,
you gotta sleep and eat and poop. You know,
I budget sleep. Like that is a genuine thing that I have to do. Otherwise, like things go bad.
7 hours a night, like every night, same time. Go to sleep, get up every day.
8 to 9 hours. I do better at 9 because I get 3 full REM cycles and I'm not as angry in the morning.
I like this guy.
Science.
Like he's done his sleep studies.
I have had plenty of sleep studies when I was a child, and I did not sleep. That's how we found out I had Tourette's.
Man, that's so a question for you. Did you gravitate toward the character of Thor because you had an affinity for that character, or did you did you kind of like move toward the idea of Thor because of your physical prowess and how you looked and how you carried yourself and you fit the character? Like how did that all happen? Like how did Thor come to be a part of Thomas Carter Rochester the First's life?
The only life. So short version. When I was 17, we had this roller skating thing for high school, which, by the way, I graduated 10 years ago today. So, like, I'm feeling old today.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I guess. It was like dress up as a superhero, and I was like, I can do Thor. He has long hair because I have a stickler for being screen accurate with things I do. But when I was 17, Thor didn't exist on the screen yet. So that was fun. So I took the 2007 J. Michael Straczynski, I think is how you pronounce his name, when he brought Thor back from the dead after Ragnarok of the 90s. And that led to just making up some stuff and putting it together. And I had a cheap Thor costume that I made in a day, which was a t-shirt, long sleeves, and etc. And I was like, I can do better. And Civil God of Engineer Thunder. That's a name. I should put that in my email signature. And so I started making what I thought should be a screen accurate version of Thor. And then that has evolved over time, but it really did come from having the long hair. I'm 5'10", so I'm not that tall, but in high school I weighed 250. I was a man. I was a man and now I'm a boy.
Wow.
So I'm Benjamin Button.
You're just a little guy.
And so I started reading the comics, and in about 2 months, I read 3 years worth of Thor comics, which I sadly illegally downloaded. I was a poor high school student. Forgive me, Marvel.
That's all right.
Forgive me, Marvel.
Commodore was like, meh, it's a rental.
Yeah, we're giving it back. We're not keeping it. We're not passing it off as our own. We're not trying to take, ownership of it. We're just reading it and we're using it to inspire ourselves and the people around us. You're welcome, Marvel. You're welcome.
Welcome for the free advertisement. Hire me. You have my email.
Exactly. Hashtag Marvel, where you at?
Where you at?
For reals.
So with everything that you have going on, what if you had to grab one of the projects that you're involved in and you wanted to put that right at the top of what you wanted people to know about and where you wanted them to go and what you wanted to operate as the flagship representative of the creative mind of Thomas Carter Rochester the First, what would you put at the top of that list? What would you tell people? Where are they headed? Where are they going? Where can they learn more about you?
Those are all different places, which is, it's okay. I'm working on that. I actually have a website being built by a professional because I didn't want to do it myself and I had the money sitting around. So in the future, it'll be thomascarterrochester.com. But for now, you can go to youtube.com. Sadly, I don't have enough subscribers to tell you to hit / Life of Thor, but it's Life of Thor on YouTube. If that is not popping up, which it honestly might not, you can type in Thor Watches the Mandalorian and I guarantee you it'll pop up. And that'll take you to my YouTube channel where Thor Talks 2 is at, Thor Watches is at, the back catalog of the Lights, Thunder, Action podcast, aka the video versions that we take from our live streams and put on YouTube. That is there. You can also find some of my editing skills and some voiceover stuff, and I might have my reel up there. I should. I'm gonna throw it up there. My reel will be up there this week. Yeah.
I hope so. We're gonna hold you to that, sir. Next Monday, we're gonna spin back around and we're gonna see if we can
writing it.
We're writing it. Oh, the Commodore's writing it on the board.
Accountability buddies. Thank you.
Follow up with Thor. That's right. I like it. So we're definitely gonna hold your feet to the fire there, Thor. Make sure that happens because you need to get that reel. You need to get that up, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get that real video up. That'd be outstanding, bro. Because people got to understand the massive amount of skill that is inside that perfectly chiseled God of Thunder body right there. I'm just saying. Oh yeah.
Chiseled from the chin up.
Yeah, we're gonna thunderclap your beard
Chiseled
house
from the chin up.
Oh. I love it. That is
his words, not mine.
I love it. Chiseled from the chin up, brother. That's outstanding.
A lot of couch
awesome,
sitting.
man. Thomas, thank you so much for joining us, dude. Now I gotta say, we have a audio clip that you have sent us. And I wanted, as we get that set up and we get that kind of staged, would you talk a little bit about what we're about to hear, what the inspiration was for it? So when we get this linked up and ready to rock and roll, we are ready to rock and roll.
Of course. So this is going to be shocking, I know, called Toilet Paper Jesus. It's a rap song. I actually got the beat off of YouTube Audio Music Library. It is created by Otis McDonald. I wrote a rap to it about 5 years ago, and boy, was it crap. I actually decided, because the short film Toilet Paper Jesus is hilarious. At least that was the goal. People have told me it's funny, so that makes me feel a little bit better about saying that. It is about the chronicles of what would have happened if I didn't work every day and was in quarantine, and the downward spiral that would have led to. Yeah, that one. And so Toilet Paper Jesus is, in a way, like, this is going to spoil part of the movie, but not really, because, I mean, everything I say is always tangential to what I always say and do. They link up, but not really. And I decided to write the song mostly because I'd had the song already written, and I wanted the film cuts off in the middle of a sentence because I thought that would be way funnier than anything else. And I needed it to hit really hard with a song. And I cycled through a few, and I landed on Rollerblades by Otis McDonald. And I decided to rewrite the whole song because it was just stuck in my head. The first 2 lines were stuck in my head, and then I was doing the dishes. I did most of this while doing the dishes, mind you. And I wrote the
That's how all
first,
the best songs are written.
yeah, I wrote like the first eight lines, maybe first 6 bars, six lines. And I was like, okay, David, thank you. He's one of my QCs that I sent to QA, quality assurance, quality control. Make sure that the EQ was sound off well, and give me feedback on how to balance it. And it's Toilet Paper Jesus. The song will make you laugh, hopefully, and it is definitely bonkers, bat shirt crazy.
Oh man, I gotta say I listened to it a couple times already. You had originally sent it to me like, hey man, let me know how the mix sounds. Let me know if everything is okay. So right away I heard the mix was great, and I listened for the mix first, and then I listened to it again for the lyrical content. And it took me a second because there's a lot going on in that song. There's a lot going on. So I listened to it again and again and again, and it just got better and better and better and better every time I listened to it. It was just so funny, dude. It's really, really good. It's super, super creative. I really dug it, man. I think the mix is really great. I thought the creativity was outstanding. The visualizations were really good. It was just it had me laughing. It was really interesting, and I think it's one of those things that if you listen to it, if I listen to it a couple times, I just catch more and more and more and more as the song continues to play. So it's just super, super cool, man. Let me check with the Commodore real quick. We'll see if we got that tuned up and ready to rock and roll.
Almost there.
All right.
It's gonna be worth it, I promise.
Yes, Jin Hogan, tangential. That is Thor's word of the day. Yeah, I'm glad that it took you a while to pick up on what was in the song, because I crammed as many words as I could into some of those lines.
As you should.
And we are connected.
All right, so
Magic.
let's test it real fast. Find another audio track just to make sure we can get everything nice and balanced, because I want this to sound super sweet for Thomas Carter Rochester.
While you guys are testing it all out, I want to thank Randy Eccles as well. He's a good friend from college, also a friend from work in college. Also David Thompson, also a friend from work in college. I sent it to them. They listened to it for me. They told me what was going well with the vocal boost and mixing in with the beat and the backtrack. So thank you to both of them, and I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
I gotta say, while the Commodore is getting all that stuff up, do we have other songs in the works? Are there other things that you're working on? Other raps that you're working on, or was this kind of like a one-time thing, or what are you feeling?
That's a really good question that I was unprepared for. I have plenty of lyrics, but they are all in the toxic side of the rap game. I listened to a lot of Eminem growing up, if that gives you an idea of how bad some of mine are. And I've tried writing, inspirational, and I don't think it works. But when I write funny, I think I find my niche. I'm hoping that if I do another one, I won't slip back into the old frame and just keep it funny, like Lil Dicky or Dave Bird.
Dude, Little Dicky's hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man. I could definitely see this going, like, especially for is this your first attempt at like a fully created song? Have you created songs before? Like, is there an archive of Thomas Carter Rochester songs out there on the interweb that we can go and listen to?
Thank God, no, because they are horribly misogynistic. I was in a really horrible place in my life. A lot like this song was originally just about like having sex. Essentially, it was like the whole song was about, and it made no sense. And at the end, it literally just trailed off into me talking in a really deep voice, like, "Oh yeah," I turned into the Kool-Aid Man. It made no sense. Most of my raps make no sense, but when I play into the making no sense, it works out. So thankfully, no. But I've been writing.
Yeah, just own it. Just embrace the fact that it makes no sense, and you'll kill it.
Yeah. Like my script makes no sense.
I think we're all queued up. Are we ready to rock and roll, Commodore? Do you have the song queued up and ready to go?
Oh yeah.
Sweet, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you're ready, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Toilet Paper Jesus.
Walking down the street, chickens blowing kisses. Never thought I'd end up 28 without a missus. Yet here we are, yeah, it's totally a thing. Making this movie about my life in quarantine. Started out hype, living life as a pirate. Then it got eclectic as time began to riot. Filmed my thoughts, what a terrible idea. Had a party over Zoom and got diarrhea. Ran out of toilet paper, life felt like forfeit. Turn on the news, an invasion of hornets. That's when it really truly started to unravel. I truly wish I could go motherfracking travel like toilet paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. I wanna be a vagabond, maybe I'm a Cylon. I should have killed them hornets with a motherfracking mask on. Covered in ketchup, man, I think I messed up. Need a therapist that would help me fill my loving cup. No, not with beer, they really need to steer this conversation with myself a light year away from beer. That need to poop and seize us. Sorry socks, it don't please us. Holy fracking crap, is that toilet paper Jesus? Toilet paper Jesus. 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 Toilet paper Jesus.
Awesome.
Toilet paper
Bro, I love
Jesus.
it.
Awesome.
If there
Thank-
aren't more of these, I'm gonna be upset. Like,
Well,
that was
well.
outstanding, dude.
Thank you, thank you. This got me excited again because I used to write raps a lot. Like it was a creative outlet when I would be angry or just I listened to a lot of rap growing up, so I always am a poet and I always do my best to rhyme things randomly. Especially when I'm frustrated, I find that I rhyme really well on complete total accident, and I drop solid
Nice.
puns in the game. So I found myself perusing YouTube audio library and finding this producer who makes a lot of music or a lot of rap beats that I just think are absolute bangers. And I downloaded them all because all I could think was, oh, I could write something to that. Oh, I could write something to that. Oh, I could write something to that. Crap, I'm supposed to be finding music for my film.
Man, well, this. If it's okay with you, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking off the top of my head. We're gonna play a song, and then I would like to end the show with that again. Is it okay if we play it again at the end of the show?
Yes, thank you.
Man, that was so cool. I want to hear it again. Jen wants to hear it again. Shelly wants to hear it again. Alfred sees a music video for it. I know Kat Hannah is probably one of your biggest hands. Mama Thor, she's gonna be down to hear it again. That was super, super groovy, baby. Super, super groovy.
Paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. Yeah. Toilet paper Jesus.
So good, dude. Where did you sample the audio from?
I went on YouTube Music Audio Library. They're free, copyright free music. And Otis McDonald made that beat. It's actually called Rollerblades. You can find it. You can use it for free as long as you don't make money or something. I don't know. I don't understand copyright fully,
Hell
but
yeah,
I'll get
Otis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I have some other ones by him, and they are also really good that I'm just like, I really wanna write this. I have an entire album idea of doing it about the apocalypse,
Man, that was
but it
awesome,
got
bro.
topical.
And please, man, keep rapping, keep recording. That was awesome, dude. That was really
thank
really great. The visuals were outstanding, super super creative. I really like what you did, what you rapped into. Everything is current. What you're talking about when you're talking about the Hornets, when you're talking about COVID, when you're talking about wearing masks, when you're talking to it's just so cool. It's so prevalent and it's so current right now. And I think that's just absolutely outstanding, my dude.
Thank you. And I wrote it to go with as a supplemental piece with the film because I had so much fun doing the film. Although I really hated filming it myself. It's so takes so long to do it, fix the lighting, do it, fix the lighting, do it, fix the lighting. But it's, I learned a lot about lighting. And I thought it would be great to go through the credits because I wanted people to keep laughing. Because that's what I want to do in the world, is make people not think about life for 20 minutes,
All the bullshit.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the bullshit. And my life is full of bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah. There's bullshit everywhere. The bullshit over here, the bullshit over here. It's all over the place.
It's
You
all
just
good.
gotta do one of these.
Yeah, just whoop, whoop, whoop. Awesome. Sweet
Yes.
Thomas. Well, hey, man, if you wouldn't mind kind of chilling in the green room for a couple minutes, the Great Commodore and I are going to play a little bit of an acoustic track. Then we're going to bring you right back. We're going to rock through some Toilet Paper Jesus to end the show, if that's all right with you.
Down for it, brothers.
Love it, my man. Thank you so much for joining us, Thomas. That was so cool. Everybody, don't worry. He's going to be back in just a couple minutes. You get to look at the
After
beautiful
these
beard
cover songs,
again.
we'll be
However,
right
take a
back.
snapshot with your eyes because he's going to be gone for about 3 minutes, and I don't want you guys going through withdrawal. I don't want you guys going through Thomas Carter Rochester, the first withdrawal. Okay, don't worry. He's coming right back. The Great Commodore and I are going to rock a song, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this show with a little Toilet Paper Jesus ×2. I'm excited. Sweet, baby. All right, everybody. All right. So it's good to see everybody tonight. Thank you guys for spending some time with us, man. And my name is Billy Floyd, and that is
Commodore.
And for those of you who don't know, we have been chatting with Thomas Carter Rochester, the first. Thor himself, fantastic individual, incredibly creative. We're so happy to be able to have him as a guest tonight. We just debuted Toilet Paper Jesus, which is a fantastic song that he has written, a fantastic rapper. I'm looking forward to Thomas Carter Rochester, the first album. Is going to be really great. I could listen to that song a bunch of times. Don't worry if you missed it. We're going to go ahead and play it at the end of this segment as well. The Great Commodore and I are going to go through this song. This is a this is one of my favorite covers, man. I really dig this. This is we're both fans of this artist. We really dig him. Ed Sheeran's absolutely incredible, an incredible writer, incredible performer. The Great Commodore and I have watched many videos of Ed Sheeran killing it, and huge shout out to Ed for writing such a fantastic song. This is called My Little Bird. Take this bird in its broken leg. You can nurse it, she said. Come inside for a little lie down with me. And if you fall asleep, it wouldn't be the worst thing. But when I wake up, makeup is on my shoulder. Tell me if you lie down, would you stay now and let me hold ya? Oh, if I kiss you, will your mouth read this truth? Darling, how I miss you. Strawberries taste our lips do. And it's not complete yet. Mustn't get our feet wet, cause that leads to regret. Diving in too soon. And I owe it all to you, know. My little bird. My little bird. If we take a walk out in the morning dew, we could lie down so I'm next to you. Come inside for a little homemade tea. And if you fall asleep, at least you're next to me. And if I wake up, say it's late, love, go back to sleep now. I'm covered in nature, and we sleep now underneath this oak tree with you beside me. But if I kiss you, will your mouth read this truth? Darling, how I miss you. Strawberries taste our lips do. And it's not complete yet. Mustn't get our feet wet, cause that leads to regret. Diving in too soon. And I owe it all to you, know. My little bird. My little bird. My little bird. My little bird. Oh. And of all these things I'm sure of, I'm not quite certain you scream, that I made you cry. When I left that little bird with its broken leg to die. But if I kiss you, will your mouth read this truth? Darling, how I miss you. Strawberries taste our lips do. And it's not complete yet. Mustn't get our feet wet, 'cause that leads to regret. Diving in too soon. But I owe it all to you, no. My little bird. My little bird, whoa, my little bird, my little bird, oh, my little bird. Oh yeah, oh sweet, yeah, like that effect.
Man,
Oh, I don't know. Boom. Thank you, Michelle Hess. That was a little Ed Sheeran for you guys, a little My Little Bird for you to ease you
My
in
little
to your
bird.
Monday evening. A huge shout out to Thomas Carter Rochester for joining us tonight. What a fantastic guest. It's been really great talking to him, learning a little bit about who he is, and what does he do, which apparently a lot, which I like.
Speaking of, if you want to find out who we are and what we do, you can find us
Yeah.
on Facebook. You
Yeah.
can find us on Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah.
Twitter,
That's true.
YouTube,
That's true.
LinkedIn.
Mhm.
You can email us at
Mhm.
kitchenkillaz@gmail.com
That's
if you
right.
would like us to play in your kitchen on
Yeah.
a Friday night. You
Mhm.
got a Friday night, you got some people over, and you're like, hey,
Do
I want
it.
the Kitchen Killers here.
Do
You're like,
it.
hey, can you come to my kitchen? Yes, we'll be there
Yeah.
in 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, and every now and then,
We have a
when we're
Friday
lucky,
free.
we have the great Dennis Cutter, the mad scientist himself, who joins us on the road every now and then, creates appetizers, entrees, desserts, cocktails, incredible food. So if you would like us to crash your kitchen, and let's say you just want to entertain for the evening, say you don't want to spend time in the kitchen, you don't want to cook anything, you just want to hang out with your friends and family, have some drinks, and have some tasty food, let us know, and we'll reach out to the mad scientist and see if he is available to join us and help us crash your kitchen in total. Oh yeah, it would be fully crashed.
And last but not least, Patreon.
Oh yeah.
You can support what we do. What is it that we do, Billy? What is it that we do? What's
crash
our
kitchens.
mission statement? What's our mantra?
Ooh,
What
that's
is,
right.
what
We
is-
do what we love
What is exactly?
to inspire others to do what they love. That's what pretty much what we're trying to do
good.
here. So we
That's
spend our day really pouring our heart and soul into what we love to do, and that is to pursue our individual passions, which right now we're really lucky because it's a unified vision. As the Kitchen Killers, we get to crash kitchens all around the country. We do it every Friday, and we do it
for free.
That's right, man. So let us know if you would like us to swing by and crash your kitchen. Reach out to us. You can reach out to us at Gmail, on Facebook. It really doesn't matter. Instagram, you can find us on TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, all that good stuff. The number one way that you can support us is head to patreon.com/kitchenkillers and sign up to be a patron. The lowest tier that we have is $5, which is less than 17 cents a day. And that is an absolute incredible donation. So a huge shout out. Lisa Baker is our newest patron. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being a Kitchen Killers patron. We've been working really, really hard over the past couple of years, and we try to keep all of our shows for free. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they've always been for free. We don't want to charge anybody for anything. The only thing that we ask when we go to a Friday show is the ability to accept donations and the ability to allow us to set up a small table where we can sell merchandise. If you like the show, there is a tip jar where you can donate. If you hate the show, there's also a tip jar where you can take the money out of. But don't do that because Tipsy will bite your knuckles. He's
Or
angry.
if you just have like a linty 20 in your pocket and
Yeah.
you're like, I don't need this.
No
We have
problem.
a spot for that.
Here you go. So head over to patreon.com/kitchenkillers and just check out those tiers. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of homework. Just go to patreon.com/kitchenkillers and look at the tiers. See if there's something in there that tickles your pickle, baby. And if there's something you would like us to add, if there's something you would like us to add to one of those tiers to ante up, to make it a little more sweeter of a deal, let us know, and we'll most certainly take that into consideration and see if we can readdress what we have as the different rewards for each individual tier to make sure that everybody's pickle is successfully and satisfyingly tickled.
Tickle and pickles. One
That's
more
right, man.
thing before we bring Thor back on, Thomas Carter Rochester. I want to give
The
a quick
first.
shout out. The first senior, the one and the only.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to Dad.
The Papador.
Dad. Dad had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Dad.
Congratulations, Dad. This is what he would say. You're 1 year older.
Yeah.
Great job.
His name is also his name is Joseph.
His name is Joe.
His name is Dad Commodore. Dadador.
Commodore Dad.
Yeah.
Dad. His name's Dad.
The Mamador and the
What's
Papador.
up, Dad?
His name is Dad.
He's my buddy.
I had it.
He's my buddy.
He had
So
his
in my
name legally changed to Dad.
Yeah. I mean, only for me though.
Yeah.
Only for me though.
I call him Mr. I call him now. I'm gonna call him the Papador. It's done. I can't do anything about it.
So interestingly enough, in my family, my dad's birthday and my sister's birthday and my other sister's birthday are all like within a week.
Wow.
So I gotta say happy birthday to Aaron and Heather too.
What's up? Happy birthday, Aaron, and happy birthday,
Heather's
Heather.
birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Heather. Happy birthday, Aaron. You had a birthday last week. You're so
Now
special.
you have two sisters. You have two sisters, Heather and Aaron.
Yes.
Are you in the middle, or are you at the top? Are you the oldest, the youngest?
I'm the youngest.
Really?
I'm the youngest.
Is Aaron the oldest, or is Heather the oldest?
Aaron's the
So
oldest.
Aaron, Heather, the Commodore.
That's right.
Wow. How's it feel having two big? I've never had a bigger sister before. I don't know what it's like.
It's awesome, except for the part when I was really young, and Aaron beat me up.
It made you tough.
It was interesting getting beat up by a girl.
Yeah.
May have messed with my psyche till this day, but
Scarred,
I survived.
traumatized,
Still here.
Man, that is well. Happy birthday, Aaron. Happy birthday, Heather, and happy birthday, Papador. Thank you very much for doing such a fantastic job raising the great and illustrious Commodore. He has become a hell of a model American. That's a quote right there. You know what that movie that's from? And one hell of a model American. I say it all the time, and I
Liar,
heard,
liar.
No, close. Same main actor. And a hell of a model American. It's when he went to
Ace
go.
Ventura.
That's it. When he went to go see
Just watch
Ray
that.
Finkel's parents, and he was
Oh,
explaining to him like all the things he knew about Ray Finkel,
What
and
do
he
you
like
know about Ray
yeah, what do you know
Finkel?
about Ray Finkel?
Soccer style kicker.
Yeah, and one hell of a model American. So good. So thank you guys for hanging out. We are going to go ahead and wrap this show, man. For those of you that have been joining us, we have been hanging out with my man, the myth, the legend himself, our good friend, excellent, fantastic individual, our man, a myth and legend. That's right, there he is, Thomas Carter Rochester,
Hello.
joining us once again. We just listened to Toilet Paper Jesus before we rocked a little Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
I fell in love with the song immediately. So did everybody in the
Super
chat.
catchy.
They were asking to hear it again. So if it's okay with you, Thomas, we would love to go ahead and play that again and just wrap the entire show with it, if that's cool.
Of course. Well, before we do that, I'd like to say that on June 13th, the Quarantine Chronicles Film Challenge will be premiering from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's 6 Eastern. Live on Facebook, where they'll be screening the films that are made, that are submitted. I will find out on the 7th whether or not I'm being screened or not, whether I've been selected. Hopefully you'll get to see the film. And then if not, I'll just like drop it somewhere on the interwebs. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
And
you should
I'm going
let
to
us
go
know,
ahead and
we could even host it here. How long is the film?
2 minutes, 59 seconds. I just should have known that. That was right off. I should have really known that.
You're asking me all these
It's been
hard
a
questions.
long time making it under 3 minutes. So that is the link
Yeah,
to the
man, I mean,
event
if
right there.
we would love to be able to show it here whenever you're ready, man. It would be so great to have you back on. We can even run through your video. We could play the tune again, because I know as soon as I hear Toilet Paper Jesus again, I'm just gonna want to hear it again. I have an addictive personality. That's just the
Me
way
too.
that it works, man.
And
Are
and
we
I also
queued
had
up,
a
ready to
bigger
rock and
sister
roll?
Commodore.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up?
I said I also had a bigger sister Commodore. I got beat up a lot until I beat up her boyfriend.
Yeah, it was. It was only a short period of time that I got beat up, but I do remember being at the hand of Aaron, and it wasn't nice. But then I ended up being taller than everybody I'm taller than everybody in my immediate family, and I work out now, so
Oh yeah,
We get along.
nobody's messing with you.
we get along.
Nobody's messing with you now. I get it. Raw, I'm stacked.
Good
Commodore. I love it.
Commodore.
Sweet baby. So thank you everybody for joining us. A huge shout out to Thomas Carter Rochester for spending some time with us. Thomas, thank you so much for joining us, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this show. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors again. Thank you very, very much to all of our supporters, to all of our sponsors. Thank you guys. To Jen Hogan, to Terry McIver, to Shelley Wheeler, to Lisa Baker, to Michelle Hess, to Terry McIver, all the crew. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you for being there for us. We most certainly appreciate it. And we are looking forward to the incredible future that we both have in front of not only ourselves, but Thomas Carter Rochester the first. And before he drops his entire album, we want to go ahead and play the very first track that will hopefully be on that album. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called Toilet Paper Jesus. Oh yeah, this is going to be so good. I can't wait.
Walking down the street, chickens blowing kisses. kisses. Never thought I'd end up 28 without a missus. Yet here we are, yeah, it's totally a thing. Making this movie about my life in quarantine. Started out hype, living life as a pirate. Then it got eclectic as time began to riot. Filmed my thoughts, what a terrible idea. Had a party over Zoom and got diarrhea. Ran out of toilet paper, life felt like forfeit. Turn on the news, an invasion of hornets. That's when it really truly started to unravel. I truly wish I could go motherfracking travel like toilet paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. Toilet paper Jesus. I wanna be a vagabond, maybe I'm a Cylon. I should have killed them hornets with a motherfracking mask on. Covered in ketchup, man, I think I messed up. Need a therapist that will help me fill my loving cup. No, not with beer, they really need to steer this conversation with myself a light year away from beer that need to poop and seize us. Sorry socks, it don't please us. Holy fracking crap, is that toilet paper Jesus? Toilet paper Jesus. 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 Toilet paper Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love it, dude. Dude, Thomas, thank you so much for joining us, man. We most certainly appreciate it, brother. We love you. Have a good night. Thank you very much. And everybody, please take out Thomas Carter, Rochester. Check out all of his stuff. Find him on YouTube. Listen to his music. And by all means, he put up the Facebook link just a little earlier. I'm going to go ahead and put that up again. The Quarantine Chronicles film. Make sure you check out that event. Go there, subscribe, like, all that stuff. And you can also reach out to ThomasGivesTheBestHairTips.com. You can find out how to grow an illustrious Thor-sized beard, and you can find out how to maintain, grow, and take care of this amazing hair that Thomas Carter Rochester
Can you
the
teach
first.
me to beard?
Oh yeah, can you teach me? That's right. He's gonna thunderclap your beard house. That's it, baby.
Wait, that sounds awesome.
We're thunderclapping beard houses, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you for joining us, my man. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Yes.
Stay out of trouble, and we hope to talk to you soon, brother.
Thank you for having me. Love you guys.
You got it, buddy. We'll talk to you soon, my dude. Love it, man. So good. So good. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Billy Floyd, and that is...
Commodore.
That's right. We are the Kitchen Killaz from Orlando, Florida. Classified as a touring acoustic duo traveling kitchens around the country now, and got toilet paper Jesus in my head. Toilet paper Jesus. Boom, boom, boom. Toilet paper Jesus. Yeah. Toilet paper Jesus. We'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a good day. Peace, love, above all that good stuff. Lots of happiness. And here's a background for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bye. What do you want to do, Commodore? You wanna you wanna play some music? You wanna I don't know. We'll figure it out. We love you guys. You guys stay out of trouble. There go the effects. And we will see you soon. Bye.
Yeah.